Okay, I'm so happy about this death wobble fix. I gotta share it with the world. This is an 87 F350. As you can see, I've got 35-inch tires on the front and 31s in the back. They're the 16s. So I wanted to do this first to try and get this sorted out. If anybody's ever had death wobble, you know how scary it is. You think the steering wheel is going to rip out of your hands, your truck's going to crash, take everybody out. This thing would do it between 20 miles an hour and like 45 or 50, and without warning, obviously. So what I did was, on the top here, it's for my kingpins. Obviously you got 4 bolts. Now you want to take this grease nipple out. You need to get enough washers that are 2-inch in diameter to make up 1/4 inch in height, okay? And what you're doing is, take these 4 bolts out. You want to have, like a carpenter's C-clamp, so that when you're done with all this, you can put it in between here and push this cap down. What I did was, once I put my 2-inch washers in between the spring underneath this cap and the top of the cap here, I started these 2 bolts, and then I got enough thread in there to where they weren't going to fly out once I started pushing the clamp down on this side. Then I started the bolts here on the other side and tightened them down, and then took it out for a drive. And I'm telling you, this was magnificent. I've had problems with this truck only since I put bigger tires on the front. With the 16-inch tires, I think they're like 235 85 16s. It would occasionally have a real slight wobble, but with these bigger tires it was like crazy stuff. So it was a cheap, easy fix. It took like 15 minutes to do it. And just the extra 1/4 inch in washer height creates enough force with that heavy spring in there to, it pushes everything together and it tightens everything up in there. So it's a cheap, easy fix. I mean, obviously I know I should just go out and buy a new kingpin bushing setup and all that, but I wanted to do this first instead of throwing money at parts to try and fix the problem. As you can see, I've got new springs. The bushes in my track bar are fine. My suspension my steering components are fine. So this was the last step, and it was the kingpins on this side, driver's side, that did it. So again, I'm just going to reiterate, real easy. Pull this cap off. There's a fat spring in there. You want to put enough 2-inch in diameter washers in between the spring and the cap to make up 1/4 inch in height, and then start these 2 bolts and then put a clamp on this to the bottom of the axle or whatever, and you want this grease fitting out obviously, and then tighten it down, put these 2 bolts in, tighten it up, and you're ready to go. And it was real easy to do, so I'm so thankful. I was ready to get rid of the truck. It had me in just an absolute fit. So hope this helps and you can get some relief from your death wobble experience, and hopefully enjoy driving your OBS straight axle Ford truck again. So take care, thanks for watching, have a great day. Bye now.